Hey, this is Byron, the Stock Master, and welcome to the Stock Master Show. I'm fired up here. I want to give some people some insight on what's going on in the stock market today. Today is March 10th, 2026. Okay, there's a war going on or confrontation going on between two countries here. That's Iran and the United States, and it's affecting the stock market. People are losing money, but today it leveled off. It started off kind of bad. If you notice, the Dow Jones started off down like 400 points. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 started down as well, but then it leveled off. And all the stocks, kind of, some made some money and some didn't. Now, Micron Technology is a special stock. It started up 25 points today. Again, I've been making videos about this. I've been trying to drill this in people's head. It's a special stock. It's a very volatile stock. But it finished up 13 points today, but it started out up 25 points. So I hope some people sold it at that price because that stock is going to go up and down. But it's going to go like this. It's going to go up, then it's going to go a little bit down. Then it's going to go way up. I think it's got the potential to get to 500. Micron Technology is a special stock, and I'm going to talk about that later. But right now, just let you know what's going on. First of all, stop buying so many shares of stock. I think this week is going to be a sell-off. A sell-off means that the Dow Jones might drop a little bit, just a little bit. But I think it's going to level off. This confrontation between Iran and the United States, I think it's going to come to an end, but I think it's going to level off. And once we get into it, deeper into the confrontation, I know it sounds counterproductive, but I think it's going to make the stock market, through history, that's the way it's been going. When a war is going on, when the war is first initiated, the stock market like takes a dive. The Dow Jones, Nasdaq, everything. I'm talking about short-term investing, New York Stock Exchange. It takes a dive. But once they got into the war, it started to level off and people start to make money again when it comes to the stock market. So they just give you a little insight when it comes to what's going on between the war and the stock market. It's taking a dive right now. People are selling off, but it's going to come back. Stock market always come back. I have the faith. I want you to have the faith too. Now, I talked about Micron Technology, and I talked about what's going on with the confrontation. I need you to like, subscribe, and share my video because there's no other stock analyst or broker calling you, telling you exactly what's going on when it comes to the stock market. I'm the only one that's doing this. I'm 61 out of 62 towards getting stocks correct, towards making money for people. And by the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to have another hot stock for you, I promise. And I think you're going to make some money in it. But be careful on the amount of shares that you buy. I can't emphasize that enough. Be careful on the amount of shares that you buy because of the confrontation going on between Iran and the United States. But I want you to see this video to tell you a little bit about Micron Technology.
Like you said, delivered a massive beat, and the stock is up dramatically because supply is getting tighter. The company's advanced memory production for AI is just completely sold out through all of 2026. Memory pricing jumped 20% quarter over quarter, and storage chips were up mid-teens. And the CFO said he expects margins and performance to continue improving through fiscal 2026. But he also noted the rate of pricing increases will slow beyond February. That matters because memory is cyclical. Prices surge during shortages and then crash when supply catches up. Investors can't necessarily value Micron on peak earnings alone because downturns are inevitable. With the stock up, 199% this year alone, has it already priced in the best case scenario? And what's more pressing, to your point, is who's paying for Micron's near 70% gross margins? Hyperscalers like Amazon, Microsoft, Google need these chips to build out AI data centers, which means higher costs for them. Server makers like Dell, Lenovo, HPE are absorbing higher costs and passing them along. HPE raised server prices 15% in November. Dell follows this month with a roughly 15 to 20% increase, which means, more expensive laptops and cell phones for you and I. Even Broadcom is feeling the squeeze, with memory costs compressing their gross margins by roughly 100 basis points, and that contributed to the 11% sell-off that we saw last week post their earnings. The question, though, is whether these rising memory costs start slowing the AI infrastructure build-out or create margin pressure just across the entire supply chain. Nonetheless, I have to end on a positive note because Micron's strong guidance really helping other memory and data storage names like SanDisk, Seagate, Western Digital, Lam Research, all of these names trending at least 3 to 4% higher right now.
She worded it perfectly. Micron Technology or all stocks is going to take a dip once in a while. The demand for it is incredible, but every stock has a downturn. Stocks go up and down, even Micron Technology. So, but the chip is the chip. It's the chip of chips. It affects our phones. It affects our laptops. It affects our cars. The chips is connected with AI. The demand for this chip is exponential. It's incredible, and the demand is even going to go higher as it go on. I really think, and I think other people feel that Micron Technology might get to $500 or $600. Just think, 2 months ago it was at 160. But enough talk about Micron Technology because it might go down tomorrow, especially with the confrontation between Iran and United States. But I have another hot stock for you, ADEA. It's 100% bullish. It's dealing with technology, just like Micron Technology and AMD and Nvidia and things like that. So ADEA is a special stock. I think it's going to go up a little bit, but be careful on the amount of shares that you buy. I think it's, by the way, it's A is an apple, D is in dog, E is in Edward, A is an apple. I think that stock might go up. Today is Tuesday. It probably go up Thursday or Friday, to be honest with you, because I do not trust what's going on, war-wise between Iran and the United States. I think the Dow Jones might drop 1,000 points tomorrow. I'm not sure, but we'll see tomorrow morning. But ADEA is my special hot stock. That's my next hot stock. But I know it will make money for you. But I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure, but it's going to go up. So I have that special stock. With that being said, the last thing I want to tell you what's going on in the stock market today. One thing that's going on is the Dow Jones finished up 13 points. The NASDAQ finished down a little bit, and the S&P finished right even. So everything pretty much finished even pretty much if you add them all together. Like I said, Micron Technology finished up 14 points. So it wasn't a bad day, but it started out horrible. The Dow Jones started down 400 points. If you understand the stock market, you understand what I'm saying. Some people are like, what is he talking about? You have to understand what I'm saying. The Dow Jones is very important when it comes to making money on short-term investing. I'm not talking about options. I'm not talking about cryptocurrency, futures, nothing. I'm talking about a short-term investor, and that's what I do. I've been doing it for 26 years. So definitely like, subscribe, and share my videos so my videos can get to you. My knowledgeable videos can get to you immediately, and hit that bell button so my videos can get to you. Like I said, I just gave you a hot stock, ADEA. I got it written right here. So good luck on making money. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.